And now they wonder what's gonna happen next. I bought a 40 for the ride on swerving lanes when I'm drunk as shit. I hit them up when I'm drinking so we can talk about it. I tell them how I feel and they forget about me. Like they know how it feels to be forgot about. Forget about my past. It's me, SimbaTv. Bang! What is good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Simba coming back here again with another reaction video for you guys. Today, for today's reaction video, we got Upchurch. What are the chances of this happening? Let's jump up in it, man.
Alright, dude, so check this out. So the other day I went and watched the Elvis movie. By the way, it's like one of the best movies I've ever seen in my entire life, which my opinion's biased because I'm an Elvis fan. Bro, I got Elvis posters, I got Elvis liquor bottles, I got Elvis Russian nesting dolls, bro.
I will say the movie was pretty good, man. I thought it was pretty fantastic. I just love the way that they showcased everything, man. And I also just love movies like that, like documentaries, I guess you can say, of famous people and things like that, or I don't know what you call it, like biopics or whatever you call it. I just love seeing the human side of artists, you know, and seeing the human side and like what he went through was just dope to me. I really enjoyed it.
I even got Elvis music box. But I also really enjoyed the movie because it shows the truth behind an artist and how stuff changes.
Facts.
From start to popularity. And it's the truth, the bad and the good. So I'm not going to spoil the movie for you or nothing, but as I'm sitting there watching it, this scene comes on where he gets Graceland. And it's some lady talking about Elvis buying this house that was a rundown farmhouse. When he first moves there, he like pulls up and his friends are on like these old school 3-wheel things with bodies around them. And they're just like driving through the yard and tearing the yard up. And I was like, bro, that's what me and my friends did when I bought my first big rundown farmhouse. We bought Can-Ams and tore everything up. That's pretty cool. Anyway, long story short, I don't want to talk no more about the movie because there's still people who need to go see it. So being an Elvis fan, you know, I know he was signed by Sun Records. I know it was in Memphis, all this stuff. Well, from some of the stuff I noticed in the movie, I was like, dude, I'm going to go home and do some research because I got to see something. So right off the rip, I Googled Sun Records and I was like, what the hell? Their logo is a gamecock rooster. Like a lot, like different ones on posters, on everything. So I was like, dude, that's pretty cool. Because my logo's been a rooster for like ever. So then I start skimming through articles about Elvis and Sun Records, right? Well, in one of the articles, they say his name and then they call him by his nickname, which is the Hillbilly Cat. So I'm sitting here reading all these things about the first distribution company that Elvis's music was pushed through. And I thought to myself, I was like, dude, that's pretty cool. The first time my music was distributed to anybody, which was country and rap mixed together, was out of Memphis, a company called Selecto Hits. So at that point, I was like, man, I wish I could have been distributed by the same company Elvis's first stuff was. That'd have been pretty cool. And then in the back of my brain, it was like, you have to do more Googling. And I was like, I got you. I will. So I Googled the founder and owner of the company that first distributed Elvis's stuff, Sun Records. And I found that the owner is Sam Phillips. So then I Googled the founder and owner of the distribution company Selecto Hits that released my first stuff. And I found that the owner is Sam Phillips and Tom Phillips. And I was like, dude, what? This was like 2 hours ago.
Yo, see, this is the craziest thing when it comes to church, which is why I think he's one of the most interesting people that I have ever personally came into contact with. Because, like, they say that life imitates art and art imitates life. And he is the epitome of that. You know, because, like, this is the type of shit that you can't write. Like, just the coincidence is uncanny. You know, it really gives you a big mind blown because it's like years down the road, here's this rebel without a cause, you know, this person that is just so outspoken, just like the people from the past, you know? And then you go a little bit deeper and you find things like this that is similar to him, and it's really interesting, man. And it's like hard to put in words how interesting it really is. Like it's actually kind of freaky to a point, you know? It's like, is he like the reincarnation of these artists? Because he has so many coincidences, so many things that relate to people of the past, like these great figures of the past. And now he's this great figure, and he's on his way to being an icon, a legend. And it's just like, damn, man, like, are these people living through you? Like, crazy.
I Googled all this. And I was like, there's no way that's the same person. There is no way that's the same person. So I researched it. Look what I found out. Selecto Hits, which is owned by Sam W. Phillips and John Phillips, was co-founded in 1960 by their father Tom Phillips and Uncle Sam Phillips, the founders of Sun Records. Both companies are owned by the same exact person. What the
Crazy.
hell? The same company that called Elvis the Hillbilly Cat is the first company that distributed my stuff, and one of the major songs on that project was called Hillbilly. Dude, I just keep finding stuff that's more than similar. I'm reading this thing right here that says that one of Elvis's right-hand men was his first cousin Billy, who worked for him. You know who one of my right-hand men is? My first cousin who works for me. Guess what his name is? Billy. So the company I run is called Upchurch Enterprises, LLC. Well, I look up his is Elvis Presley Enterprises, LLC. Not to mention, look how similar the careers. Country white boys doing a predominantly black art during a very crazy time. In his early years of his career, it was segregation. They were they were even separating whites and blacks at his shows. People were probably calling him every name in the book for being a white dude doing predominantly black art. Look at the early years of my career. They weren't segregating, but they were trying to make black people and white people fight each other.
Facts.
And be mad at each other. The statues were being torn down and all this stuff. Right when I started coming in. And what was I doing? Preaching equality. I got called all kind of names in all kind of books. Also, Elvis was hella shitted on by the media, bro. I did not know that. He was. And I was like, dude, I get shitted on by them all the time. Fuck them. But by the end of the movie, the only thing Elvis wanted, here's the chilling part, bro. Look at my skin. This is the chilling part. After watching the movie, the only thing Elvis wanted was to be free, was to be independent. He was locked into doing so much shit that everybody told him to do. He had people, hey, this is the song you're singing. This is the outfit you're going to wear. This is what you're singing to the people. Here's where you're going to go. He was just so, like, drained, dude. Even though he was pretty much controlled most of the time, he still was a little rebel and did a little fuck you shit, though. Like, one time he was supposed to dress up in, like, this snow outfit and do all this fucking ho-ho-ho Merry Christmas shit. And he come out in, like, fucking all black, and his buddy just, like, turned the camera around on live TV. They're like, what are you doing? He's like, whatever the fuck I want. And the chilling thing is at the end of his career, man, all he wanted was to be free and independent and do what he wanted to do when he wanted to do it. And he was controlled until he got burned out. Which makes me wonder, like, why am I so F a record label? F you, I don't need nobody's help. I ain't signing with nobody. I get it my motherfucking self. Da, la, la, la. I don't have any prior music knowledge besides just feeling it and doing it and becoming an actual fucking musician. Why am I like that? How did I know it was gonna work doing the whole I don't fucking need y'all thing? I don't know what this all is, but history definitely repeats itself.
Oh, yeah.
What made Elvis want to start doing music? Church music. Oh, dude, that's wild.
That's crazy, man. Like I said, it blows your mind, you know, to sit there and really think about that type of stuff, man. Like Church is definitely gifted. He's definitely touched by, you know, the gods, man. And I truly believe that, you know, these artists that are, you know, great that passed away live in him. You know, just as I believe that, you know, like Kendrick Lamar, I believe Tupac lives in Kendrick Lamar. You know, like life definitely repeats itself. History repeats itself, man. Like it's crazy, man. That's crazy. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.